You send a casual text to a friend. Their screen lights up, but no reply follows. They just leave you on red for hours. Your brain goes into overdrive. You feel absolute certainty that they are furious with you. You start replaying conversations from the past week, searching for the exact moment you messed up. Even though it feels like a total crisis, mathematical principles offer a reliable way to find the actual truth. To find that truth, we need to look at this box. In statistics, this is called a sample space. You can think of it as a complete record of every single text message you have ever exchanged with this specific friend. Within that sample space, we look for specific outcomes called events. It's the same logic used in sports, like predicting the probability that India will win a quarterfinal, or calculating the odds of a specific player scoring. We can apply that same logic to our texting panic. In this scenario, we have two distinct events. Event A is the act of being left on red, and Event B is your friend actually being mad. Organizing a messy emotional experience into a formal sample space is how we begin to override our anxiety with logic. This is Bayes' theorem. It's an 18th century mathematical tool used to update what we believe when we are presented with a piece of scary new evidence. The letters look intimidating, but the left side of the equation is just asking one simple question. What is the probability that they are mad, given the fact that they left you on read? Translating abstract variables into real-world questions makes even the most complex math feel approachable. We start with this value on top, which represents the prior. This is the baseline probability of your friend being mad at you on any given day. If you're good friends, that might only be a 5% chance. Next, we multiply that by the chance they would ignore you if they were actually angry. If they tend to give you the silent treatment when they're mad, we'll call that a 100% chance. This top half of the equation represents our worst-case scenario, the actual number of times they are both angry and ignoring you. Now we look at the bottom number, the denominator. This represents how often you get left on red in general, regardless of how your friend is feeling. Think about the mundane reasons for silence. Maybe they're taking a nap, they're busy at work, or they're just playing a video game. These normal, everyday delays might happen 20% of the time. When we do the math, multiplying our top numbers and dividing by that 20% on the bottom, we get a result of 25%. By looking at the full picture, the perceived threat drops from a terrifying certainty down to a much more manageable 25%. Completing this calculation provides a mental update that changes how you see the world. The human brain has a natural blind spot. We are evolved to focus entirely on the one scary thing happening right now, like that missing reply. This formula corrects that blind spot. It forces us to compare that scary silence against the high frequency of it happening for completely normal, innocent reasons. Bayes' theorem acts as a mental habit that protects us from our own irrational fears. You can use this logic for any sudden worry, like a scratchy throat that makes you fear the worst, or a strange look from a coworker that makes you worry about your job. Whenever you feel that panic, pause and ask, how often does this exact same thing happen for a perfectly normal reason? Back to that text message. Your phone just buzzed. It turns out the math was right. Your friend was just taking a nap.